Sparky, can you stop licking yourself? No? Okay. Hello! Hi guys! How are you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have some exciting news to share with you guys. It's pretty life-changing. Like, seriously, one of the biggest moments in a girl's life. It's not a 100% sure thing, but most likely this is the real deal, guys. Whew. Warning, TMI. There might be TMI in this video, so leave if it's like uncomfortable for you. I've been having really like sore boobs, like to the touch, like just hurts. Oh gosh. Okay, I've been pretty emotional the past days, but keeping it inside, like to myself, because I don't want to like get ahead of myself. My menstrual cycle is pretty regular. I always get it on the same day for the same amount of days, like it's always regular. And I use this app called Glow, this one right here, if you guys can see it, but this Glow app, and look what it says. Yeah, my period's late, and with that app I'm able to track everything, like my moods, my symptoms. It's very detailed, and if you're a girl and you're watching this and you want to track your cycle and have like a really accurate prediction day, this Glow app is pretty good. I don't pay for the premium version, but the free version is also pretty good. So yeah, like I'm able to see what days I'm ovulating. If you don't know this, like women aren't always fertile like every day. There's certain days in the month where they're more fertile and you're ovulating, like the risk of pregnancy is higher. Me and my partner, we both have talked about, you know, wanting to be parents. Ever since I've entered my 20s, I thought about like my mom, because she had me when she was 26. I mean, not every girl's gonna have the same timeline as their mom, but I'm at that age where I just like have this feeling, this instinct of being really like nurturing and motherly. Like, I think I've always been that way, but more so now. I had this fear like in the back of my mind that I wasn't like fertile. I was scared that like I wouldn't be able to have kids, because when I was younger I did develop an eating disorder, and I was like exercising heavily, like hardcore every day, restricting my calorie intake. Trigger warning if you don't want to be triggered, or if you're recovering from an eating disorder or struggling with one, please don't hear this. There was weeks where I would write everything I would eat. I'd also write down how many calories, like about how many calories, but I would never really trust like my estimate. If I googled it, like I would always kind of add a little bit more. In turn, I would also eat a lot less, and I'd calculate every day to be like under or right at 500 calories. And if I go over, I try to exercise it off. It was pretty intense. I lost a lot of weight. I was living with my parents. My mom even was like suspicious that I was anorexic. I'm glad I'm not like that anymore, so I've recovered since then, but at that time I did stop getting my period. I think I was like exerting my body so much that my period just stopped. My body was like, we don't have energy to do this. I lost my period for a while, but then when I started to recover, my period returned, and I wasn't sexually active at that time, so I never thought about like, oh, this could affect my future if I ever want to have children. So this is like kind of a big surprise to me. Yeah. But today is Wednesday, February 3rd. Yesterday I took a pregnancy test, and the day before, which was February 1st. So on February 1st, my boyfriend took me to Walmart, and I was like, you know what? I think it's a good time to test, because I counted my ovulation time and I was 14 days DPO. I've been reading a lot of articles and watching a lot of videos. I got this one. This is the first response, 6 days sooner. Supposedly it gives you an earlier result. I think I was right at a good day to test. 14 days DPO, but it is still very early. It comes with 2. I still have one in here. I took one already on February 1st. That day I was like thinking like, no way, like I don't believe it, you know. And then it was nighttime, so when they say the hormone HCG is kind of burped a little. The hormone HCG is more potent or more present in the morning time, so maybe it was kind of a bad idea to test at night, but I did. So the way it works, you pee on it for 5 seconds. Either you put it in the stream of your pee for 5 seconds, or you can get like a little cup and like stick it in there for 5 seconds and have it absorb your pee. Then you wait 3 minutes, and I put a timer, so I was like on that. You have to leave it like on a flat surface and just like leave it there to... I left it in the bathroom, then I came back in my room, and then I set my timer for 3 minutes, and then I was sitting with my boyfriend, and we were just like, you know, talking about it, and I was like reading some things, and then the alarm goes off, and then I go back in the bathroom, and I look, and guys, my heart, I feel like Rose from 90 Day Fiancé. My heart cracked. It didn't crack, it was like the opposite. My heart like skipped a beat, like it sunk, not like in a bad way like dread, but it was like you know, like I saw a very faint, to like a very light pink line. It's not good to like trust the reading after like the 3-minute mark, and this is like, today is February 3rd and this was taken February 1st, so I feel like the line might have gotten a little darker, but at the time, like after the 3 minutes and I checked it, it was like super faint. So right now this is what it looks like. So look, do you guys see the line? Honestly, there's a line there, so there is a line there, guys. Oh god. Like when I saw that, I was like in shock. Oh shit. This is real. Is a faint line mean like, does it actually mean positive, or is it like faulty? I was like researching that, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like it looks darker now, but at the time, like I said, it looked barely there. So I researched and I heard of something called evaporation line. That is like a false pregnancy positive. I was kind of like, oh, I actually felt bummed out. Like I didn't feel like a sense of relief, like how if you're not planning on getting pregnant, that sense of relief when you get your period or when you test negative on the test. I didn't get that sense of relief. I got like, oh, like I felt down. Like I felt sad after, like I want it to be true. The day after taking that first test, I go over to my parents' house. But before this, I had received a text from my mom. We don't text that much, like it's not like every single day. It's like here and there, you know, but then I got a text. She was like, Mija, I've been thinking about you getting migraine headaches so often and all that. I feel like my mom has like a sixth sense. Like she knows stuff before me or my sister. Like if we're hiding something, she'll be like, do you have anything to tell me, or what's going on? Like she just knows. So yeah, previously to this, before thinking I'm getting my period, I'm getting migraine headaches like every week with a lot of like nausea, like hardcore feeling like throwing up, and really strong stomach pains, like almost debilitating, that I had to like crouch over like the toilet and hold my stomach because it hurts so bad. And I was like, what the heck? To the point of upsetting my stomach, and I was like, this is a weird migraine headache. This is like on a different level. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I'm really stressed out. But then I'm not sure, because I've been suffering from migraine headaches since I was 5 years old. It runs in my mom's side of the family, so I kind of inherited migraine headache. Sorry if I'm like rambling, but I'm like really excited. I have so many like thoughts in my head. I'm trying to say everything in chronological order. I go to their house, and I'm hanging with my mom, and it's all cool. Like I'm not gonna even mention it. Like I don't want to say anything right now. That's a whole nother topic. My mom is very like conservative about like, you know, marriage then baby, you know. And I'm not married, so. And then my sister gets out at 7:30. So in the car I tell her, I have something to tell you, and I'm like, look at this, and it shows period late 2 days. So she's like, oh, we're going for a pregnancy test. Like, she's like all for it. One of the reasons why I love being with my sister is that she's really funny and really like energetic. So she got super hyped when I told her that my period's late, and then and then she's like, oh heck yeah, we're gonna go take a pregnancy test right now, girl. So we go to Target, and I don't have the clear blue test with me to show you guys, but it's a blue one. I left it in my boyfriend's car and he's not here right now. My sister bought me that one. That one, it tells you like in letters, in words, like pregnant, not pregnant. So that one's like more like clear, like the name, Clear Blue. This isn't sponsored. Here, I'll put a picture here. So we buy it at self-checkout, and she's like, all right, let's go, because I gotta pee too. I'm like, we're taking it right here, why don't we go home and take it? She's like, you want my parents to find out? So this girl, she's like looking out for me. So we go to the Target bathroom. I say very loudly, like, you know what, dude? My pee smells like coffee. And my pee smells like coffee. And then I hear like another stall open, and she had already come out. Like, she was done doing her business. And I was like, this lady's in there. She's like a witness to the whole thing. For me peeing on the stick to getting the results, I pee on it, I give it to my sister. She's like, okay, we're just gonna leave this on flat surface, and she's like, you go over there, and like she wanted to see the result first. There's this little like shelf thingy, metal shelf thingy next to like the sinks, but right next to the hand dryer. And so the lady that was like, that came in when I had said that my pee smelled like coffee, she comes out and she goes like, washes her hands, and we're like right there, and it's kind of obvious like what we're doing, like, and then she goes to dry her hands, so my sister has to like move, but she can't like take the test with her, so she has to like leave it there flat because it's like processing. It has a little timer on it. The test is like right there at eye level to her, fully on, able to see the test as it's processing. And I think like the first one to see the result was that stranger. And then she just leaves, and then my sister goes, her eyes are like watering. She's like, dude, there's a baby in you, there's a baby in you. And oh god, dude, it clearly said pregnant in clear letters, pregnant. So yeah, like we leave Target, and my sister's like, I'm taking you to Planned Parenthood. It's like a definite for her right now. I'm just like kind of scared right now if it's exactly accurate. I downloaded this app, this one right here. So it has like little articles that every week you're on. And technically I'm at week 4. Dude, I can't even like contemplate it too much, because it's like, wow. It makes you want to like cry. Like, I'm scared and I'm excited, I'm like happy. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Please like the video, and that'll let me know that you want to like know more and come along with me on this journey. Oh, let me show you guys my little background here, little setup here. This is a drawing I did in high school. So I kind of took inspiration like from Tim Burton, and I just like made this weird landscape with like a door in the middle, and then I have my Kirby's and this cool little skeleton in a sea otter costume. I got this in San Diego at like the ghost town little plaza place. And there's Sparky. Also, I heard that dogs like know when you're pregnant, like they can sense it, and they become a little bit more clingy, more protective, or they might even like bark at you. Sparky doesn't really bark, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe. I love you guys. Bye.